This is Star 94 and our $15,000 Give Back giveaway with Delta Community Credit Union. My name is Jen Hobby, and these are the beautiful faces from Siskiwala, Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy. Hello, everyone. I am so excited to connect with you all today and hear more about your community service, because I know it is truly part of the culture of what you do at Coretta Scott King. And so first, I'd like to jump over and talk to your assistant principal, Mrs. Mills McKee. Can you tell us a little bit about what makes your school so special?
Well, what makes our school so special is the leadership here at CSK, as well as the students. We love being here at CSK. Our girls love being here at CSK. Our leadership, our principal has real leadership. She's a visionary. The goals that she has for our girls. We're the only single gender school here in the Atlanta Public Schools. Our school started in 2007 as a high school. A few years later, they added the middle school. So we're a 6 through 12 community. And so our girls enter here at 10 and 11 years old, and they graduate as global STEMinists at 18 and 19 years old. So we have several initiatives here to prepare our girls to be global STEMinists. We follow a STEM curriculum here at CSK, and we're adding STEAM. One of the only single gender schools in the state of Georgia to have STEM certification. So we're just an amazing community of students here and leaders here, and pushing our girls and preparing them for their wonderful tomorrows.
Yes. And tell us what you were sharing earlier about every girl having a dream.
So that's one of our mottos here. Every girl has a dream with her name on it. We have girls that transition into the military. We have JROTC here. We have a veterinary medicine track here. So for our girls that like to work with animals, we have drone technology here, where our girls are learning to control drones and drone technology. There's so many things. We have girls that are part of our early college program. And so as early as the 10th and 11th grade, students are able to leave here and go and take classes at Georgia State and several other colleges that we partner with. So there's so many initiatives that our girls are able to be a part of here at CSK. And you know, it's just beautiful. It's just a beautiful thing. I wish you could be here with us every day to see the magnificent job that our teachers are doing and that our girls are doing. And so, yes, every girl has a dream with her name on it here at CSK. And it is our goal that our girls reach those goals and dreams.
It's just beautiful what you all are doing. It sounds like everybody there is fired up about learning. So it just feels like this electric environment. You can feel it. And I want to check in with some of your students here. So Kirsten and Kira, I want to hear about some of the community service that you all have been doing, because in your application for the Give Back giveaway, we got to see that you have so many things ongoing at your school. So you want to pick your favorite one and tell us a little bit about it? You can go ahead and unmute.
Good afternoon. My name is Kira.
I'm going to mute.
There we go.
Good afternoon. My name is Kira Vera, and today I will be speaking about the Garden Club at CSK. So in my 8th grade year, the Garden Club was created, and it was based off of hydroponic. No, I said, can you mute that?
I think we're just getting a little bit of feedback. It's okay.
Okay.
It might be the other friends in the room could turn their speakers down just a little bit.
Okay.
That might be a good solution.
It was created during my 8th grade year, and it was based off of hydroponic planting, which is planting without the soil. So we would use the lights from the machine to grow our plants. After we would grow the plants, we would use them in a food demonstration. For example, we made lettuce wraps with the romaine lettuce that we made. If we don't use it in a food demonstration, we put it in a real pot with actual soil, and we put it outside, and we put it in our food garden. My classmate Kirsten can tell you more about why we have the food garden.
Hi, Kirsten.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Kirsten Smith, and
Due to the fact that we are located in a food desert, which means we are 5 miles away from the nearest grocery store, our garden is to supply those in the community. Some of the crops we grow are kale, mustard greens, carrots, tomatoes, blueberries, strawberries, and other fruits and vegetables. Our garden is open to anyone in the community, so that means parents, students, and anyone in need. And
That's incredible. Now, do you get out there and really get in the dirt?
yes.
Oh, good. What's that like?
So we have like rakes and shovels and stuff. So there's like this flower bed that we have, and that's where we do plant like our corn and stuff. So we get the rake and we'll rake the soil to make sure it's moisturized all the way through, and then we'll start prepping it like that.
That is wonderful. What an incredible program. And I want to take it over to Ava and Jamelia. Did I get that right? Jamila? Am I close?
Jamila.
Jamila, see, I'm so close. I'm so close. Jamila and Ava. And I want to hear from you all on a little bit about that garden. So tell me, when you have produced all this great food and you're able to share it with the community, have you been able to witness how that brings joy around you?
Yes, it brings a lot of joy to a lot of people. And another way that we help the community with food is we have a food bank here at CSK. My name is Ava Adams. I'm the
Hi,
daughter of the
Ava.
PTA president, Vanessa Adams. And every third Wednesday, we have a food bank and we give like full meals. For example, last month we had hun, collard greens, fresh veggies, bread, mac and cheese. We give out a full meal um, to everybody, community access. And the reason why we do this is because we live in a food desert, meaning that we are 5 miles away from a local grocery store. And students can help with distributing the food, community service hours are given, and just to help nourish and give back to the community. Um, and we at CSK are globally conscious, STEMinists, and my friend Jamila will share other ways that we help others globally.
Hi, Jamila.
Hi, my name is Jamila Berry. Here at CSK, we are globally conscious, and one the way that we took that skill into use is starting a sewing club. So, in my sixth grade year, I entered the sewing club, and our science coach at the time, Miss Pena, thought it was good to research global problems around the world. And one that caught our eye was the period of shame in Nigeria, which is when young women in Nigeria are not able to go to school because they don't have the right resources for their menstrual period. So, at the thought of that, we took our time and we thought about what we could do to help those young girls. And the first thought was to bypass and send them out. But we realized that that would cost a lot of money and we're just students. So we took in our hands to create reusable pads out of scrap fabric. And this is the pad. And with the pad, you could use it up to a year. And after the young girl's menstrual period, you will wash it and hang it up to dry.
And be able to reuse it. That is brilliant. And you all are sewing those yourself?
Yes.
That is amazing. I can't sew a button onto my pants, much less create something that is so amazing and useful for others. And Jamila, how has that made you feel to be able to serve others around the world?
It made me feel really great because there are a lot of people around the world there that are less developed than America. So to be able to help other people in other country, it made me feel really good, and I was very happy.
And Ava, were you surprised to find out that there were girls around the world that didn't have the supplies that they need?
I was very surprised. I was because I'm so used to seeing everybody in America like not have a lot of problems and just seeing that there are people that are in desperate need of things such as pads. It made me feel like I was very privileged to have all the stuff that I have. So to help out with others really does make a difference.
Incredible. I just love learning from you all. You're teaching me so much right now. Okay, I want to check in with Miss Brown and Miss Henry. How are you all this morning? I mean, this afternoon. It's like one of those days that the morning keeps going all afternoon. How are you?
We're great. I'm fine. Mhm.
Great. Okay, so tell us about these young women and working with them in some of these service-oriented projects that you all have been working on.
Well, I've had the privilege to teach them since seventh grade because I am the seventh and eighth grade middle school teacher. And with some of the initiatives that they have started, I have been a part of, and I'm very proud of them. The garden was one where I came in on the back end, actually during the eighth grade year to help. And the other initiative that I helped with was actually the beehive, harvesting the honey so that they can make lip balm, let me get it right, lip balm, and actually honey and sell to the community or give to the community. I think at one point they were giving it to the community. And we also did a book giveaway where you take a book, leave a book. It was a place near the garden. So when they came to the garden, they were able to get a book and take a book, depending on what you like as far as books, but they were more centered around girls. We actually had a donors choose to collect the books. So that turned out really well too. So I've been a part of all of the little initiatives that have sprung up to be very, I'm excited and I'm happy and I'm proud of these girls because they have done a wonderful job from seventh
Yes.
grade all the way now up until high school, 11th grade, ninth grade. Yes, they have done a beautiful job. So
It
proud.
has to be just amazing to watch them bloom into these young leaders. They,
Yes.
come to you so young and to send them out into the world with all this experience is just amazing. Miss Henry, what's it been like with working with these young women for you?
Well, I cannot take credit for all of this, everything that's been going on here at CSK because this is my first year here. But what I can say, I've been in education for over 20 years, and this is the best working environment that I've ever been in regards to community involvement, engaging the students, supporting, just to pull up and see a edible garden up front was amazing to me. And then to watch the video that was submitted to the radio station for the actual giveaway, it brought me to tears just to be in the environment with them. So they're doing an amazing job, and I'm just happy to be here. I'm proud to be here, and I'm glad they chose me.
That's right. That's right. It really seems that giving back is part of the core of who everyone is there. It's part of the soul of the school. And
Yes.
it's so fascinating to learn about. I love it. Okay, so I want to talk to some other students. Natalie and Diana, would you share a little bit about some of the service projects that you've been involved in? Hi.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Natalie Rios, and I'll be talking about our school animals.
Yes.
So, our school has been provided with bees, a bearded dragon, fish, quails, a tortoise, and a hedgehog. These animals are used for STEM purposes such as like a veterinarian pathway and also to serve our community. The way we serve to our community would be like our animal, the quail. We would use the quails to sell the eggs to our community, and if not, we would use that to for our garden as compost. And for the rest of our animals, we would do go in and check in daily on them, check on their logins. What I would do would be go check if they have been fed, they have water, replace the water, the food, make sure that their enclosure is clean and in good conditions. I would make sure that they had some human interaction sometimes. Another thing would be that our bees, um, the bee population have been decreasing in our environment. due to our conditions. But we at CSK will take part, and we will plant bee-friendly flowers. Um, we will extract the honey from the bees, and we will get them and to make them to lip balm. We will sell them into our community, and we will sell the rest of the honey also to the community. And we use the proceeds to reinvest into the bees.
That's incredible. Natalie, have you ever actually done the bees yourself? Were you scared?
Yes, I am scared.
I would be too. I would be too. That's a
Yes.
very brave thing to do, is to go harvest that honey. That's incredible. That's
Yes,
incredible.
This is some of our honey right now.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And
Awesome.
our beekeeping hat right now, our guard.
You got to have that, right?
Yes, we
Yeah, you got to have that one.
and our harvest lane with wax.
Amazing. I love this hands-on learning that you're doing, and how you're turning this hands-on project and this learning back into a way to give to others. That is what this is all about with the Give Back giveaway. And that's why we were so impressed with your entry. So, Deanna, do you want to share with me a little bit more about some of the service projects you've worked on?
Well, I was a quail guardian when I was in 6th grade. Since 6th grade, and things I do is checking them, like make sure they're fed, and I'm scared.
So you all have worked together on taking care of the live animals at CSK?
Yes.
That's great. And how does it feel to give back?
It feels good because, at least our community members are getting what they need, and, we are part of that. We're part of that change as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Was there anything else, Deanna, that you wanted to share that you have prepared beforehand?
Yes. The quail eggs are very helpful for the community, and when our quail lay eggs, we expect them to see if they're grade A, and if they're not, we'll sell them and incubate others.
Mm-hmm.
If the eggs are not grade A, we use them to compose our edible garden.
That's awesome. That is just amazing. I mean, I am wildly impressed by all of you. I want to give some of my other friends a chance to talk with you. So first of all, I'll head over to Delta Community with Lauren and Marnie there. Do you all have any questions for the CSK amazing group of ladies here?
Well, I just wanted to say, thank you for all of your efforts and initiatives, especially over the last calendar year. I think it's really important, especially this time of year with your garden, to be having that readily available to the community, especially for Thanksgiving and the upcoming holidays. So I just wanted to send a very special thank you for providing that to your community.
Mm-hmm.
Very proud of you.
Yeah, and to piggyback off what Marnie said, it's amazing that you have the garden, and not only you're serving your community locally, but also overseas with the recyclable pads. I mean, that's just a really great initiative. So you guys are doing an amazing job.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lauren and Marnie. And Carla, would you like to jump in here and ask them any questions or have anything to share?
No, I just want to say, you guys, your entry really stood out. Thank you so much for taking the time to submit for the Give Back giveaway. And definitely keep up the good work. So you guys are our future leaders. And I know you're going to do great things in this world and in your lives. So thank you so much for all you've done. We're really, really impressed.
Thank you, Carla. Thank you so much. And Alyssa, heading over to you.
I just got to say one thing. I have not been on a phone call with this much strong girl power ever in my life. I am so impressed with you girls. Teachers, assistant principal, I'm so impressed with you guys. You are all phenomenal, phenomenal women, and just keep up the girl power to the max. You guys have me inspired and thinking, what can I do? Because you guys are so impressive. So keep up the amazing work.
Absolutely. I echo that. And Nancy, would you like to jump in?
Yes. So I always go last, so I have to echo everyone else. But what a special environment that you have there, and everyone that was on this call was just so impressive. I feel like I'm so much more better educated. At the Nigeria project, the food banks, the bees, the animals, the garden. You're clearly doing something right and have a lot to be proud of.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Awesome. So thank you so much for sharing more about your project with us. And now I'm going to ask everybody to unmute, everybody at the school to unmute your microphone, because it is our honor to let you know today that you have been chosen as a top 5 finalist school. So out of all the schools in Metro Atlanta, as a top 5 finalist, you've been selected. We are just so wildly impressed by all of you. We want you to keep up this good work. We want you to continue to give back to your community. And we want you to tell us about what you've been up to for next year too, okay? So as a top 5 finalist, that means that Delta Community Credit Union and Star 94 get to award you $1,000 towards your efforts. We hope that this will encourage you and inspire you to keep going and to put it back into your garden or your bees or your eggs or your project for overseas, whatever it is that you want to put this towards. We just hope that it spurs you on to keep going and keep giving. So congratulations. And one last question, Ava, I'm going to throw it to you. How does this make you feel about giving back in the future?
It makes me feel so great. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I hope you all know that you're being noticed, and all of you, just know that what you're doing makes a difference. It impacts not just those around you, but other people who get to hear about you. So we're so excited to share your story. We're going to share it on Star 94 on all of our platforms. So on the radio, it's going to be on the website and on all of our social media, as well as all of those same platforms for Delta Community Credit Union. So just know this goes far beyond the walls of Siskiwala, okay? This goes far beyond even your neighborhood community. Everyone across Metro Atlanta is going to know about what you're doing. So your impact will be able to have a domino effect on other people. They're going to say, these students are giving back in this most incredible way. We need to do it too. So thank you for inspiring others with what you're doing. And just know that it keeps on going from here. So take a quick note that you will be featured on the radio this Thursday. Okay. So what's today? Tuesday. So in 2 days on Star 94, we're 94.1 on your way into school. Make sure you're listening about 7:30. So between 7:30 and 7:40, your story will air. Okay. And then it airs again throughout the day at 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 3:40 p.m. Okay. So you'll get a chance to hear yourselves on the radio, which is pretty cool, right? Thumbs up. And we'll be able to share with Miss Mills McKee all the links to go back to the final video edit and the final audio, so you can listen back and share it with your community as well. But congratulations, everybody. So proud of you
Fantastic.
all.
If we can just leave you guys with one thing, Mrs. Coretta Scott King said, if the soul of the nation is going to be saved, it's going to be saved by women. And so we believe that here at CSK, and we believe that these girls are quite capable of saving the nation.
Yes, they are.
Yes, 100%. Couldn't agree with you more. I love it. And I'm so glad to know that in her heart, in starting this school, it's coming true. Everything she wanted is coming true. And you all, your work is showcasing all of that. So thank you all so much. Keep up the great work. Okay, ladies.
Thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you have a blessed afternoon.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Great job, everyone.